What's up, money magnets and master traders? Looking at futures here. Once again, new all-time highs, setting new records. We talked about the 68.5 level yesterday. Futures managed to turn that area into a buy zone and pushed higher, going as high as 65.02.5 yesterday. That will be today's resistant level. Now, I am hoping with PPI we can get some volatility, because yesterday's candle, you can see it wasn't that big compared to the previous day, but I'm hoping with PPI this morning it could serve as a catalyst to give us a beautiful move. And as long as above 68.5, Unco is bullish. We did get a breakout yesterday, so as long as above 65.02, 65.22 and 65.56 are my next targets to the upside. So if we're above 64.68 and 65.02 clears, definitely you can look to long 65.22 and 65.56 as targets, level to level style. But if PPI comes out and it ends up being bearish, what you want to see is 68.5 fail as support. We close at that level on the 12th, cleared it yesterday on the 13th. So we need that false breakout setup if we want to be bearish. Break that down and maybe, just maybe, we can drop back to the downside. I do have a level at 64.42, a fib level of 64.19, and another one all the way down at 63.81. All those levels can be tested and possibly even break down if and only if we break down 64.68. So if you're a bear, you want to see that false breakout setup before we try to call or play a potential top. Moving on to Nasdaq. Nasdaq did manage to get to new all-time highs as well, and even a new all-time pivot high all the way up at 24,068.5. Now notice the big body green candle on the 12th, followed by the choppy candle yesterday, the doji. So if this is one of those three candle patterns or those three candle setups, we can either get a big move to the downside or a big move to the upside. A move similar, a price action movement similar to what we got on the 12th. So a big body, either red or green candle. Main thing is to watch the range of the doji with the low at 23,886. If that level fails, 23,845 would be in play. That's a fib level. And if it breaks down, it will be very bearish down to 23,616 or lower. But if we take out the high of the doji at 24,068, that will put 24,097 in play, then 24,253 and 24,380. So depending on where the price action breaks of this doji, that's where we should bet to. So you break the low, we want to bet to the downside, and if we break the high, we want to bet to the upside and see if we can get some new all-time highs on the Nasdaq. Moving on to gold. Now yesterday I was watching to see if the bulls were going to counter attack the bears, because if you recall from last week, the bears managed to develop an evening star pattern, but then this week, the 12th, we had a doji after a big body red candle. So I was seeing if they were going to respond with some type of morning star pattern, a bullish reversal pattern back to the upside, and we can see in hindsight that they did not. As a matter of fact, they actually back tested a previous fib level at around 33.73, and you can see it's also around the low of the doji candle from August 8th. They met that area and they found selling pressure. So price action is still overall bearish. So if you are a bear, I wouldn't worry too much right now because it's looking good for you guys. But for bearish follow through, if you guys want to feel better and you want to see some bearish follow through, what you want to see is 33.53 fail as support, as well as 33.33. Those two levels fail, I would sit very comfortably being bearish. Now we are to turn this around. The bulls still have a shot. They'll always have a shot, but they need to show some follow through and take out 33.73. That's where the sell zone is an important breakdown level as well. So if they recapture 33.73, I would lean bullish in favor 3400 plus. But otherwise, unless that happens, to me it is looking bearish. And that's what I have for you guys this morning. I hope you guys found value in this video. Good luck today. We're getting towards the end of the week, so let's finish it strong. I believe in y'all, and always remember that you are money magnets.